Good Tuesday afternoon, everybody. Meteorologist Greg Majewski back with you here in the North Georgia Majewski Weather Studios with your Talking Live weather update here on your February the 24th, 2026. Well, temperatures slowly starting to recover a bit outside. We do have some clouds out there, and those clouds will be thickening up. We are tracking some decent rains here as we go into Thursday. May have some question marks in the Friday forecast. I'm not going to make a change to it just yet, but I just want to point out a couple of things, and then we'll look ahead for the weekend and get you ready for that as well. Now, before we get into this full update, if you're new here to the Talkin Live broadcast channel Facebook page, please give us a follow. And if you happen to be watching over there on YouTube, please hit that subscribe button. And as always, hit that notification bell so you're alerted on future forecast updates. All right, let's go ahead and start off and take a live look there in Chattanooga as we get a little bit of that filtered sunshine action going on with some of the high clouds blowing in here across East Tennessee. Also seeing a few clouds there across North Georgia as well. A little more sunshine over there toward Lake Chattooga, looking very nice for this afternoon as well. Local radar remains quiet for the moment. However, as we go into tomorrow night, that's when I think we'll start seeing those initial bit of rain moving into the area, and it'll be decent rain coverage. We definitely could use it as we continue to fight the drought conditions here across the southeast especially. Satellite picture showing some of those clouds kind of rolling in out of the north again. We've got mostly high and mid-level stuff kind of blowing in here. So not rain producers just yet. That'll come in here as we go through the forecast period. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at the latest NAM on there, the intermediate model, as we're going to say goodbye to the cold air here in a second, as we've got high pressure here all across the south. We've got temperatures here in the 40s, and they'll be topping off into upper 40s, low 50s here for this afternoon. And the model is showing that blue line. That's our cold air. It's really going to start moving on out. So this is going to be kind of retreating on out as we bring in the warmer air here from the west and setting up for a nice warm-up that's going to continue right in toward the weekend as well. All right, let's go take this into motion here. Again, we're looking pretty good as we go into Wednesday morning. Wednesday morning there at 7 o'clock looking pretty good here. And you'll notice it starting to bring some precipitation here toward Wednesday. I think it's going to stay on the dry side. I think Wednesday night, because I think the atmosphere is just a bit on the dry side. It'll take a little bit. So maybe late Wednesday afternoon going into Wednesday night, so we'll bring the rains in here going into Wednesday evening. And that'll continue overnight into Thursday. So we got Thursday morning looking a bit wet, and that'll continue into Thursday, and then it sinks off to the south. Now, this is where we get some question marks going on Friday. The boundary starts to slow down. It looks like maybe a wave starts to try to form along that boundary and bringing the precipitation into Friday here across parts of North Georgia, maybe sneaking into East Tennessee. So I want to see another run on this, but for tomorrow, if I do see that there again, we may have to introduce a little bit of rainfall, especially across East Tennessee. North Georgia a little more likely on Friday, maybe linger a little bit on Friday, but we do clear out in time for Saturday and Sunday. All right. Now, the needed rainfall, not looking bad. We're looking at rainfall here estimates here, just over an inch of rain looks like here across a lot of North Georgia and East Tennessee, so not looking too bad here across the area. See the heavier rains here as that wave forms that bringing that additional rainfall down here to the south, upwards of 2 inches. So again, some pretty good rain coverage here across the southeast to help beat back some of those drought conditions. So here's our forecast map. So go ahead and put this into motion. Again, watch that little timestamp there on top here from the National Weather Service as we go through this. As we go into your Wednesday, again, pretty quiet for right now. Wednesday looking all right. Wednesday night, that's when we start bringing in an introducing of some showers into the forecast. So Wednesday night, and that'll continue into your Thursday. And then Friday, right now the Weather Service has it cleared out, but again, we'll watch it. We need another run just to see if we're going to get a wave along that front, see if we get a little stoppage there to bring us a little more rain and cloud cover on Friday. And we'll keep it out for right now, but again, subject to change. Saturday and Sunday, though, looking really good. Saturday and Sunday, temperatures very spring-like. Definitely a good day to get the bikes and go bike riding. I think me and the wife are going to go out this weekend, do a little bit of bike riding here across North Georgia, looking very good indeed. And then as we go into next week, it looks like Monday we got a frontal system coming on down into the area. Maybe we're going to get a slight chance of rain into Monday and perhaps in the Tuesday in some of the areas there. All right. So it looks like that forecast on Monday, Tuesday is a little iffy, but we'll see how it goes as we get closer to next week. All right. So here's our forecast here for tomorrow. Again, continuing that warming trend, looking at 60 and 39. So this morning was probably the coldest one we're going to see for some time. That may be the coldest air we see here for the rest of this season, potentially, as we're getting ready to flip the calendar to March, starting there on this upcoming weekend. Going for your daytime overnight lows here for tonight, I should say first. We're looking at mostly 30s out there, so no 20s out there like we had this morning and some of the teens we had across the area. And daytime highs are again recovering nicely, getting some 60-degree temperatures around in 50s as the wind's going to pick up a bit from the southwest, so being a little bit breezier there by later in the afternoon. Regionally, everybody across the southeast warming up nicely here, 63 in Memphis. Notice we're going to have dirty skies across the southeast, kind of a hodgepodge of clouds and sunshine 72 in Jacksonville, 59 in Asheville, and 74 down in New Orleans. All right, here we go with the next 7 days. Here we go. Again, good rain chance there on Thursday, mid-60s. That rain chance will come in Wednesday night, Thursday night, but question marks on Friday. Again, right now I've got it sunny skies, but that might subject to change on the Friday forecast. We'll see what happens there. But Saturday and Sunday, I think we're looking pretty good. 70 degrees, overnight lows in the 40s, and then we kind of cooled off a little bit there Monday and Tuesday in the 60s, but still staying above normal with above normal temperatures coming back into the fray. So, again, just a bit of a question mark on the Friday forecast. That's the only thing I got right now. We know we're going to have the clouds tomorrow. Rain's looking likely on Thursday. Friday's a question mark. And right now, the weekend is tracking pretty good. So if you got anything planned for the weekend, go ahead and make your plans. I think it's looking pretty good. All right. Again, appreciate you guys checking us out here on the Talkin Live broadcast channel. Make sure you give us a follow there on Facebook. And as always, if you're over on YouTube, help us out there. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell so you're alerted on future weather updates. All right. That's it for today. You guys take it easy. Be good. Stay safe. And we'll see you tomorrow. You guys have a great and safe rest of your day. Bye-bye.